All right, world's strongest man, Mark Henry. You're coming to Rhode Island for a big event on Thursday night about Parkinson's disease, part of All Elite Wrestling. They're also here at the Ryan Center on Friday. But first, Mark, tell us about the Parkinson event that's coming up at the Courthouse Center for the Arts this week.
Well, I mean, the thing for me is Dean Malenko, who I've known for many, many years, suffers from Parkinson and is a good friend. And we love Dean and we want to support him in every way possible. And when I was told about the event, I was like, sign me up. And any organization that deals with helping people with the afflictions or diseases that I'm all for. And, you know, our AEW Together team, who is run by Caitlin, is, you know, near and dear to my heart. Caitlin has a heart for charity and a heart for helping others outside of pro wrestling. Just been a great help. So I wanted to just support the team.
Caitlin, you do this around the country. You've had similar events like this coming up at the Courthouse Center on Thursday?
Yes, sir. We focus on 4 main missions for AEW Together, and that's our next generation, equity, which emphasizes human rights and social change, wellness, focusing on physical and mental health, and service, which is helping those in need in the local area. And so when American Parkinson's Disease Association Rhode Island chapter came to us expressing that they would like to collaborate, it was an easy yes to come alongside them of the great work they're already doing. Of course, we have Dean Malenko as the man of the hour, absolute legend. The night is actually going to be hosted by the voice of AEW, which is Tony Schiavone. And it really fit in well because April is Parkinson's Awareness Month. And so anything we can do to spread awareness and support those impacted by Parkinson's and their families was an easy yes for us.
How's the event going to work? How do they normally work? You buy a ticket, you show up, and then what happens from there?
You buy a ticket, you show up, you have the opportunity to mingle with AEW stars. Those include, of course, our very own Mark Henry, Thunder Rosa, Athena, Jerry Lynn, Leva Bates, Audrey Edwards, and Ethan Page, along with maybe a few others. And so you'll come, you'll buy a ticket, mingle, and then bid on an exclusive silent auction, and then be able to join us for an experience with an exclusive Q&A between Tony Schiavone and our guest of honor, Dean Malenko.
Is there going to be enough room in that room for Ethan Page's ego?
I doubt it.
Great question. Mark, you want to take that question?
I 100%, I doubt it.
All right, Mark. So tell us about what's your part in all this? You just meet and greet with all the people and kind of support Dean?
Yeah, just to be able to be there and support Dean and to let him know that, you know, I love him and appreciate him, and that any cause that he is working with, that I will be there to support. But also for all of the people that support the Parkinson's Disease Association, I want to be there to shake their hand and tell them thank you and give them the encouragement to keep doing what they're doing, to be a part of the solution and the help that they're bringing. So, yeah, I'm there to love on all of the people that support the foundation.
You've been in the wrestling biz for many, many years. Do you have any fond reminiscences about being in Rhode Island?
Every city that I go to, I try to find something that's obscure, that's kind of secret, that's food oriented. And there was so many little shops back in the day. It's been a while since I've been there, but there was like a donut shop that I went to that had I always have to bring stuff back to food. That had these apple fritters and which is kind of my donut kind of per choice. But also I had never really had a bear claw. And they had a thing called a bear claw. And I'm kind of looking forward to getting there so I can drive to my old haunts and get the kind of little snacks I like.
All right, I have 2 words for you now. Ready? You gotta write this down. Hot wieners.
Hot wieners.
Hot wieners. They're they're on a hot dog bun, steamed hot dog bun, and it's like a kind of a frank, and covered with mustard, meat sauce, celery salts, and onions. It's a Rhode Island
Ooh.
delicacy, and they're all over the state. So I know you're going to be in Kingston, but you might have to try to find one. But hot wieners, that is your mission now, because I bet they
Done
don't have
deal.
those in Texas.
You had me at hot. I'm on my way.
All right, so you haven't been in the ring in a while. You think about getting back in, or you're just going to kind of stay behind the
No,
scenes?
no. Don't
You want to think about
don't
it?
try to wish pain on me. If anybody hits me, I'm calling the police.
All right. So, Caitlin, what's happening at the Ryan Center on Friday? Who can we expect to see there?
We have AW Rampage live on 10/9 Central. Tickets are at awtix.com. I don't know if the card has been posted yet, but it is sure to be an incredible lineup, knowing that it is going to be a live Rampage for the first time in Rhode Island.
Have you been to Rhode Island personally? I know Mark has because he gets the donuts here, but what about you?
I have never been to Rhode Island.
Ooh.
I have been to New England during peeping season, which is a term I'm not sure if you're familiar with, but it's people
Oh,
like
yeah, wait.
Texas who has
Hello.
evergreen trees.
Yes.
Like, oh, we know the tourists.
Yeah. So you went
so-
to New Hampshire, Vermont, and drove around and looked at the leaves.
Yes, but never Rhode Island. I was during COVID, so we weren't.
All right, I'm going to give you another food tip. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Dell's Lemonade.
I'm writing it
Dell's,
down.
DEL''S, Dell's Lemonade. It's like a frozen
Okay.
lemonade, mostly only in Rhode Island. And then the other thing,
Ooh.
Mark, too, you also need to try this coffee milk.
Coffee milk.
It's milk, but instead of putting chocolate syrup in it, you put coffee syrup in it.
Nice.
And it's a Rhode
Ooh.
Island thing. So you guys have missions now. You maybe do it all in one trip. You could do the hot wiener, the Dells, and coffee milk all on one quick road trip between Thursday and Friday.
Artie, something
Well,
you need to know is Mark has a group of people that hang around Mark. When they land, they know that Mark knows all the food spots. And so he literally has a group of people that stick with him for his lovely company, but also his food expertise. So we'll add it to the list.
All right, Mark, you have to tell the entourage those 3 things now. Write them down. Hot
Oh, I'm
wieners,
done. I'm
Dell's
done. Hot
lemonade,
wieners,
Dell's
Dell's
lemonade,
lemonade, and
and
coffee milk.
Yeah. So how many people are in the entourage?
Oh, we have about 6 people that, they're constants.
Oh, so
but
that's perfect. So you send 2 of them to get coffee milk, send 2 to get Dell's, and 2 to get the hot wieners, and you can just wait for them all to come back.
yeah, I'll see y'all in the lobby at the hotel.
Have you done any of these events where if something kind of crazy happened you didn't expect, or someone asked you a question at one of the events it was kind of like, oh, I didn't expect to hear that?
Not really. People are pretty respectful, and especially when you're dealing with charity events and giving, people are pretty respectful. The talent, I mean, the big show, a lot of times will come to events, and we all kind of sit back and wait on somebody to come up and ask a question that might not be to the liking of the big show. It's like the most entertaining thing, waiting on the bear to snap on somebody. But I'm the calm one of the group.
Well, I think if you and Show walked into a wiener joint at the same time, they would pass out. Like, start
Well, they'd
cooking.
be happy. They'd be happy because this is going to be some money spent.
Throw about 20 of them down. Let's go.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
All right,
Sign me
Caitlin,
up.
what else can people expect Thursday and Friday? Anything people need to know?
It's a lot of words stuck in
Here's a
there.
little trivia for you too. My band
Okay.
opened up for another band there about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
That's cool.
Throw
What,
that in.
I knew you couldn't get through the call without knowing that.
what do you play?
In that band, I play
What do you
bass. It's a
Bass.
punk rock band. I'm sure it's right up your alley.
All right. I'm
Okay,
on Sirius XM, so we deal with a lot of punk music and out coming in and out of our breaks.
Oh, well, tell them that they need to add Completely Destroyed. All right, Completely Destroyed. Rhode Island punk band. Get on it, Mark. I'm expecting this now.
All right, now
Tell your
push me.
people.
You don't have to push very hard. You push me a little bit. I'm moving already.
All right, sounds good. All right, Caitlin. So what do people need to know about the Courthouse Center for the Arts this week?
We would love for every single person to join us at the Courthouse Center for the Arts at 7 p.m. for a night with AEW Together to build awareness for the amazing American Parkinson's Disease Association Rhode Island chapter. It is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a silent auction with exclusive items that you can bid on, as well as a wonderful experience with including a Q&A with Tony Schiavone and the legendary Dean Malenko. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's kid friendly. Come out and enjoy an amazing time with us.
I was gonna say bring your wallet because I think some of the auction items might go for a pretty penny.
Any of your stuff there, Mark, for auction?
I am bringing a couple of things, and I'm hoping that people enjoy them as much as I have.
All right. Being that I'm an AEW fan, I have this to leave you with. Yo soy.
We'll have to see if we can. We'll have to see if we can get Penta and Ray Phoenix to come show up.
Yeah, those guys are my favorite. Love them. I loved them
Yeah,
when they were in Lucha when they weren't even a tag team.